Hello, what's going on, everyone? It's KIM in the SAV, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia. And guys, I wanted to come on here really quickly. First of all, if you're watching on YouTube, this originally began as a Facebook Live. So please bear with me if you hear me shouting out people who join me in real time. I like to acknowledge those who do me the honor of sharing their time with me. And if you're watching on Facebook, then connect with me on YouTube, okay? The channel is BetterBodyCrew, of course. It's BetterBodyCrew. Hello, Janine, Fred. What's going on, Vanessa Sears? My live viewers, I want you to put where you're watching from down below. Replay viewers, too. Put replay and then where you're watching from. Hello, Denise McMillan. I saw Will Jeffries jump on, I think that was. All right, so guys, let's get right into it. You guys know that myself and my wonderful team, the Better Bodybuilders, we're a part of a training group for our profession as a whole. It's not company specific. And that training group, the gentleman who's over it has us do something called Wealth Wednesday. I've been sharing that with y'all on Facebook more so than YouTube. So again, if you're on YouTube, connect with me on Facebook. You'll find the information to do so down below, because then you'll get to fill in the other parts of my life that you don't get to see in video. So with Wealth Wednesday, what you're supposed to do is a random act of goodness for a stranger. And it could be as little as paying for $1 cup of coffee, or like, seriously, y'all, let me tell y'all this. One person because this group is filled with all types of people. And that's one of the many things I love about the group. And by the way, the group is Rank Makers, in case you do not know. It's Ray Higdon's Rank Makers. But there's all types of people in the group. There are people that are just starting out in the profession, and there are multimillionaires. I got to tell y'all this one story. This one guy, actually, for Wealth Wednesday one time, he left his credit card with a cashier at a grocery store for an hour and told the cashier everybody who that they ring up to put it on his card. Can you, we were, now that doesn't make him more important than the person who's paying for $1 cup of coffee for the car behind them at McDonald's. But isn't that amazing to be able to do that? I just was like, wow. And that's now one of my goals. Can you imagine that? Leaving your credit card with the cashier for an hour and saying everybody who comes through the line, their groceries are on me? Unbelievable. Anywho, we try to get very creative in the group with what we do and how we choose people for these random acts of kindness and how we do the random act of kindness. I incorporate my son usually, and he loves to give away my money. He loves to give away my money. Usually I have a $20 per week limit, okay? And so last week, I involved you guys. I jumped on a Facebook Live and I said, hey, listen, what I want you to do is, I don't want y'all to tell me that you want the money. I want you to tell me someone in your life, a family member or a friend, somebody that you think will deserve or could use a free extra $20 for absolutely nothing. I want you to nominate someone else. And so I said, you have to share the video and you have to nominate someone else. And I thought there would be a lot of competition for that because a lot of people actually viewed the video. But guys, only one person did this. Actually did what I requested. Only one person. And how about this? Listen. So on that day, my mom told her prayer group about the whole Wealth Wednesday thing. And so one of the ladies in the prayer group slipped a $20 bill in my hand and said, hey, I like this whole Wealth Wednesday thing that your mom told me you do. I want you to give away my $20 to someone. I want you to choose someone to give away $20 on behalf of me. So I said, okay. So on the video, I told y'all, I said I was going to choose 2 people, right? But 2 people didn't nominate people. Only one person did it. Okay, and let me read to you. Hey, Maria Angelica Torres Carrillo, congratulations on your G5 bonus, girly. I was like, yes, when I saw your announcement. Hello, Kevin D. Evans. What's going on, Star Johns? And Roderick Haynes. Hey, you getting the plankster? You doing that challenge with us? All right, let me get to it, y'all, because y'all know I have the attention span of a fly. So let me read what this person, I'm not going to say the person's name, and I'm not going to say the name of their friend that they're nominated, but I want this to be on your brain for 2 reasons, okay? Hi, Karen Moore, Sonia Flynn Higdon. All right, so here is what my Facebook friend that nominated someone said. She said, hello, my friend's name is, a couple of years ago, she lost her husband to cancer. Just a couple months after he passed, her youngest son, which was my friend, who had spina bifida, was diagnosed with cancer. Unfortunately, after a long battle, he passed from it. Once again, within a month's time, her sister was diagnosed with cancer, thankfully beating it. Can you imagine that? Your husband, your son, your sister. Are you kidding me? So she says, thankfully beating him. Where am I at? However, then she herself, immediately after her sister won her fight, she was diagnosed with cancer. Thank God she too fought and won her battle. She has had others before that lost their battle prior to her husband. She now lives with her sister as she could no longer afford to live in her home. She's an amazing, sweet woman who has gone through so much and could use this $20. I'm awaiting her address as we speak. If she is chosen, I will send it to you ASAP. Okay, so my Facebook friend that sent this, you know who you are. And I asked you for her address. And that was not this Wednesday, but Wednesday before last Wednesday. I know you think I forgot. I have not forgotten. But honestly, when you told me your friend doesn't have Zelle, I'm so into the technology. When there was no way for me to electronically send her the money, you wouldn't believe how hard it is for me to get $20 cash. The other $20 cash. And then I was like, well, I can't send it in an envelope. So then I went and got a card. So I have a card for your friend, wishing you healing that touches both body and spirit. I have a nice card. I'm going to write a nice message and let her know that this is from you. And here's the deal. Not only is your friend that you wrote about, who lost her husband, her son, she's battled cancer, her sister has battled cancer. I'm happy they both won. But, I know for a fact, my older cousin, I hate calling her a cousin because she's really more like my sister. When I was pregnant with Eho, my older cousin went through stage 4 breast cancer. And I remember coming to our house, because I was pregnant at the time and I wasn't working, and I was the only one that I went to a lot of her appointments with her. I wasn't the only one, but I went to a lot of her appointments with her. And I remember always coming to our house and the kitchen table was filled with medical bills, constantly filled with medical bills. To the point and you're battling cancer, you got radiation, you got chemotherapy. Her husband went through multiple jobs during that time period because it was just so taxing on that family. And my cousin, aside from the physical change of dealing with breast cancer and the emotional change, the financial strain was just unbelievable. It was unbelievable. So my heart really goes out to your friend. I'm happy that you submitted this. And so since no one else did, though, your friend, I'm going to be able to not only send her $20, I'm going to send her $40. Okay? $40 to your friend. And this video is also I'm going to send the link to my mom's friend so that she knows where her $20 went and, why I chose that person. Now, I shared this because, number one, I didn't want my Facebook friend to think that I forgot and just put something out there but never sent the money to a friend. I've had a lot going on, and I to physically mail something, this is a big deal for me. Who sends actual mail? Like I said, I wanted to just Zelle it to her, but she doesn't have that. So no worries. So number one, I wanted my friend to know I did not forget. Number two, I wanted documented proof for my mom's friend. I thought she would enjoy this video, so that's cool. The third thing is I wanted you all to know that no matter what is going on in your life, it could always be worse. Oh yes, it could always be worse. And you should always give thanks for your health, for whatever you can give thanks for. And if you really take the time to stop and pause for the cause and look around, you'll see that no matter what your situation, there's a lot of things still that you can be thankful for. So don't gloss over, the little things, okay? Because you never know when a little thing can become a big thing, okay? And then the fourth and final reason that I share this with you all is because I want you to understand this. I put this out to everyone. This was available to anyone and everyone. And only this one Facebook friend actually rose to the challenge. And in your life, do you understand how many possibilities come your way? How many things are within your reach that you just pass over? Now, I don't know why no one else did it. I have to assume that it's because people probably thought, oh, I won't win, or we just don't know what we don't know. But I remember being in high school and them talking about doing scholarships, and there was actually a huge scholarship Yes, Don said there was a man who used to complain about having no shoes until he met a man who had no feet. That's right. Exactly. Exactly. And so we have to be thankful. I know there's a delay with the Facebook Live, but we have to be thankful. But going back to taking advantage of things and what is the probability of stuff, guys, sometimes we count ourselves out so quick that we never even jump in. Don't do that. This was available to anyone. I mean, $20 is not a lot. And I definitely wish, especially in this particular case, that I could send this woman tons of money. Like the guy who's over the group, Ray Higdon, he talked about at his conference how his best friend got sick with cancer. One of his best friends, somebody that mentored him. And this was a man who at one point was very, very wealthy. But again, the financial drain basically made it so that at one point he had to ask his friend to borrow the money. And Ray Higdon said, I was so happy that I was able to just give him the money he needed and tell him, don't worry about it, man. And in that conference, it touched all of us, because he said, are you going to become the person that is able to help other people? I know so many people that need things, and they have the best of hearts, but the only thing they can offer is a prayer. I'll pray for you. And there's nothing wrong with prayer, but wouldn't you like to be able to offer more? I know I would. I am working not very hard. Let me not lie. But I am working very diligently to become the type of person that when I see someone in need, I can choose how I want to help them. I won't have to only help them with just prayer by default because I have nothing else to offer. No, I want to have a lot to offer to whomever I please. That's what I want to do. And what I want for all of you watching is, like I said, don't count yourselves out so quickly that you don't even throw your hat in the ring. Anyone could have submitted a nice story about somebody they know that could use an extra $20. Anybody, but only one person did it. And I forgot. I was going to end with this. I remember in high school, and they were talking about submitting applications for scholarships, and they were always saying, submit the application. It doesn't matter what the scholarship is for. You never know. And you hear it, and it's in one ear and out the other ear. And this is, for me too. Everything that I tell y'all, I'm telling myself as well. Because, my company has a 2 p.m. broadcast where you can win prizes. And people on my team win prizes all the time. I've never won a prize. But I've also never gotten I have not gotten on the broadcast consistently, and I've not done what they've asked. So, I didn't throw my hat in the ring so I can win. So I've got to pull up on myself, right? But I remember in high school when they were talking about the college applications, there came this one scholarship, and I forget how much it was, but it was a lot of money, y'all. It was a lot of money on the line. Do you know that 0 students applied for that scholarship? 0 students applied for the scholarship. And when I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's one of the scholarships I was supposed to apply for. So that means that if I had just done that one, if I had just done the basic requirements, I would have gotten it by default. There are essay contests. I remember this all the time growing up. There would be essay contests, and it could be money on the line or a trip to camp or whatever the case may be. And just because students did not want to write essays, no one would put in a submission. And they had money to give away. Things that people need, things that people say they want. And so we often count ourselves out, guys. And I just wanted to share with you, stop doing that. Stop counting yourself out. Don't say, why me? Say, why not me? Why wouldn't I be chosen? Why can't I be financially free? Why can't I live a happy life? Because the answer is you can. But you got to at least try. You got to at least try. So anyway, guys, I have a lot to do today. I'm not going to, prolong this. To my friend who got chosen, thank you for sharing with me your friend's story. This card will go out to her with the $40, 20 from me, 20 from my mom's women's Christian partner lady. And it's not much. One day it'll be more, but I hope this helps her out with something. And I will say that this is courtesy of you. And when I write my little note to her, and hopefully it makes her smile. Hopefully it makes her day when she gets it in a few days. I promise you this will go out today. And that's it, guys. So I also encourage y'all, if you like what I do with the whole Wealth Wednesday thing, Ray Higdon and Rank Makers and our whole community, we want to spread the love, right? We want to spread the love. So, you don't have to be a part of Rank Makers to do a Wealth Wednesday yourself. Anybody can do it. Anybody. And you will be so surprised at the response that you get from people. Like, people are just walking around in a daze, and it just takes your good deed to snap them back to reality and say, oh my gosh, wow, you just don't know. I could tell you so many stories about Wealth Wednesday, how it's brought me and my son closer together, how it's made him stop thinking about just himself. Okay, just himself as it relates to money. Because when I first told him about Wealth Wednesday, he was like, why you want to give away money? If you want to give away money, give it to me so I can buy another toy. And I was like, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. And now he actually enjoys doing Wealth Wednesday and giving money to other people. All right. So yeah, if you want to do it, definitely do it. Get involved. And I would love to know if you say, hey, Kim, Rank Makers and Ray Higdon, y'all have inspired me to do Wealth Wednesday as well, even though I'm not technically in Rank Makers. And if you want to be in Rank Makers, you should join. You should join. It's a great group. It's a great training group for my profession that it's pretty much, if you join my team, I am pushing you to join Rank Makers. Hey, Pastor Holiday, what's going on? Good morning, birthday twin. So I think that's all I had to say. Yeah, I think that's all I had to say. Listen, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, I want you to hit that big red subscribe button before you go and bang the bell to the right ding dong. So every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Now I gotta go. Bye, y'all.